So, do you want to know how to use the Google URL Builder so you can track exactly what social media channels and what campaigns that you're doing are driving people to your website? Stay tuned, that's today's Curly Marketer tip. Hey, it's Philip here, the Curly Marketer. You're very welcome to today's Curly Marketer tip. If you're a business owner, an entrepreneur, and you want to get better at social media, this social media channel is for you. So definitely make sure you subscribe and like this video. So today I'm talking about the Google URL Builder. What is that exactly? Well, when you create any social media post, whether it be on Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, invariably you want to drive people potentially to your website. Maybe it's about a blog post you've written, maybe you have a new product. And invariably what you are doing is placing a shortened link in your post to bring people to your website. And generally a lot of people will use an excellent service like Bitly, but you can't track those links within your Google Analytics. So how can we see what social channel is performing, what campaign, what posts, etc. is driving those people to your website? Well, this is where the Google URL Builder comes in. Essentially what it does is allows you to create those trackable links that when you've done a campaign, you can go back into your Google Analytics and you can actually see how your campaign is performed, both from campaign name, what's your top social media channel, it could be Facebook and you thought it was LinkedIn. It'll also tell you exactly what posts on those channels are the ones that are performing, as well as a host of other information. So how do you create a UTM link, as it's called, when you create it in the Google URL Builder? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how you use it right now. So what you want to do is you want to come over to here. If you just put in campaign URL Builder, it'll bring you to the site, and here you'll see the key areas. Now what you want to be looking at is these 4 sections. These are the most important. These are the ones you really want to be filling in. The first one is your website URL. So here you'll see I want to do a campaign to drive people to this blog post where I've talked about 16 social media apps for social media marketers. So you put in your website URL that you want to drive people to from the post. Here's the campaign source. So in this case it's social media because I'm doing social media. If you were doing, for example, maybe an email campaign, you might do something like newsletter or email. The campaign medium, in this case is going to be a LinkedIn post, but if you were doing it on Twitter, you'd put in Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. The campaign medium, you might decide to say email, or if you want to say for ease, it's MailChimp. If you're using maybe different email programs for different reasons, you could put in the campaign medium there. And then the campaign name. So here I've just done it as 16 apps with a little kind of underscore blog. And essentially what will happen is that if people click on this link, which you'll see down here, there's the full URL that this URL Builder creates from these 4 pieces of information. You just convert it to the short, and there's your shortened URL that I will now use to promote this blog post on LinkedIn. And if anybody clicks from LinkedIn, it will track obviously that LinkedIn drove X amount of people. It was with this post and this was the campaign. So you can start to see that if you start to use this regularly, you'll start to see a pattern as to what medium is working, what source is working, what type of content is driving people to your website, and what campaigns are driving people. So start to use this tool for all of your social media marketing so that you can start to track ultimately what content is working for you and bringing people to those landing pages. Hope you found this useful. So there you go. That is how you create trackable links using the Google URL Builder so that you can from now on make sure that you are tracking how your posts are performing right across all of your social media channels, and you'll be able to see specifically what posts, what campaigns are driving those clicks. I hope you found today's Curly Marketer tip useful. If you want to know more about me, do check out my website, thecurlymarketer.com. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel here. Plenty of tips and more tips coming up to help you get better at social media that I'll be sharing in a simple and actionable way. So take care.